God says, I cannot lie. So if he says that the soul that sins will perish, and then he just brushes off sin like it's no big deal, it makes God a liar. So we have an inconsistent God, and everybody goes, oh, the Bible's wrong, and blah, blah, blah. There's no reason, and you can walk away. But if God says, I'm going to hold sinners accountable, people who have broken his law, if he says he's going to do that, and he really does hold them accountable, then the Bible's consistent, and we do have to pay attention. Sir, have you kept the 10 Commandments? Do you know if you have?
Try to.
You tried to, okay. We're doing a trivia question here. I couldn't get anybody brave enough to take the test. For $5, are you willing to see if you have?
I don't need the $5 for all that. What's the trivia question?
Trivia questions, we ask some things about Canada. But, sir, have you ever told a lie before in your life?
Absolutely.
You have? Okay. If I was lying to you right now, if I was making up silly little stories, what would you call me?
A liar.
A liar. Okay. So have you ever stolen anything in your life? Cut off work early?
No.
You've never stolen anything?
I try to be as honest as I can.
That's good. Good, okay. All right. You've never cut off work early? You've never shortchanged somebody? You never...
No, once I didn't pay for a chocolate bar. I was sitting on my couch. I remember I didn't pay for a chocolate bar. I went back to pay for it.
That's pretty good. Okay, I'll give it to you.
Right, so.
Sir, in front of your wife, in front of me, have you ever looked at somebody to lust after them?
To lust after?
To lust after them. I don't need to explain that, do I?
Oh, no, I will tell you, to be honest, after marriage, no.
In your whole life?
Yes, absolutely. I'm married.
Yeah, right on, good. Yeah, so it must have happened at least once, right? Right, okay. Okay, so in the fulfillment of that, in this, we all think about, well, I'm my wife, I would never cheat on my wife, and whatnot, and we think that's fidelity. But the lawgiver, the person, the connection between, we're talking about the Constitution of Canada, the Charter of Freedoms and Rights. It starts off with Canada is founded upon the principles that recognize the supremacy of God and the rule of law. And we're talking about the connection of these two things. The lawgiver, God who connects his supremacy with the law, says that it's our innermost being that he's interested in. See, we don't do things, we don't sin because we sin. We sin because our heart has changed, right? We lust after people.
Well, if I can get
You're on your way. You're on your way. So, in the fulfillment of that, it's not just the physical act of adultery that he was saying you can't do. He was saying even just lusting after somebody is like adultery of the heart. So, one last question. Have you ever taken God's name in vain? A GD, a JC, an Oh My G?
Yeah, but I'm not a Christian, so I can't.
Okay, that's a bad deal because now you've just admitted to two. You've done that and you've reduced him to something that isn't special. He calls that blasphemy, and he says that I will not hold blameless the one who blasphemes my name. So what we just did, we looked at 3 or 4 of them, I lost count, of the 10 Commandments. And just like me, he didn't pass. So,
I don't think anybody can pass holding
you're
the
right.
10 Commandments.
That's a great point.
Nobody can.
Nobody can pass this test.
We're all humans.
Nobody can pass this test. So we need to be dependent on something.
And what is that?
Do you know what it's called when somebody does something for you that you don't deserve?
I don't know. An act of kindness?
An act of kindness. That's part of it. Does anybody else know what it's called? If I were to give a gift, it would be very what of me? Generous. Grace is the term. Grace is unmerited favor. Sir, you did not deserve the $5.
Oh, no, that's okay.
Please take this.
Oh, no, that's okay.
There's a man up there who's asking for money. You can give it to him.
You can. No,
Yes,
that's fine. Yeah.
Yes, I can. Please take it from me.
No, that's okay.
Please.
It's okay.
Okay, you guys.
Happy Canada Day to you.
Stick around, because I'm not done. Here, you take this. Please, yeah, come on, you're playing around. Get played. Come on. Seriously, there's a guy up there who wants money.